Hello student, today we will start a new chapter on natural resources and their importance in our exist. Nature provides us with everything we need, but we must use these resources wisely. So student, let's understand this chapter summary in simple way and animation way.
Nature provides everything that supports life on Earth: air, water, soil, sunlight, plants, animals, minerals, and fuels. But these elements of nature become resources only when humans are able to use them for their needs. To call something a resource, it must be technologically accessible, economically feasible to extract, and culturally acceptable. For example, trees naturally exist in forests, but when people use their wood to make furniture, they become a resource. Similarly, petroleum deep under the sea becomes a resource only when we have the technology and money to extract it. To understand natural resources better, we use categories. One way is based on how we use them. Resources essential for life: air, water, soil, food. Resources for materials: wood, metals, minerals, and resources for energy: coal, petroleum, sunlight, flowing water, wind. Another important categorization is into renewable and non renewable resources. Renewable resources like sunlight, wind, flowing water, forests, and fertile soil can replenish themselves through natural processes. But they remain renewable only if humans do not disturb nature's rhythm of restoration and regeneration. For example, forests can provide timber again and again. But if trees are cut faster than they grow, the forest will disappear. Scientists warn that human activity, such as industrialization and deforestation, has disturbed natural cycles, leading to rising temperatures, melting glaciers, and water scarcity. Non renewable resources, on the other hand, form over millions of years and cannot be replaced once they are exhausted. Coal, petroleum, natural gas, metals like iron, copper, and gold are non renewable. India has large coal reserves, but increasing electricity demand may exhaust them in the coming decades. Therefore, these resources must be used wisely until cleaner alternatives become widespread. Natural resources are unevenly distributed across regions. This shapes where people live, how cities grow, what industries develop, and even how countries trade with one another. Some areas become wealthy because they are close to important resources, while other regions face challenges or conflicts over sharing them. However, having many natural resources does not automatically make a country rich, a problem known as the natural resource curse. Nations prosper only when they combine resources with good governance, technology, and skilled people. Irresponsible use of resources leads to serious problems: pollution, biodiversity loss, soil degradation, and climate change. For example, groundwater in Punjab has been overexploited due to water intensive crops and free electricity for pumping. The water table has fallen dangerously. Chemicals have polluted the soil, and many regions may soon face water scarcity. Similarly, cement production, though essential for modern life, is a highly polluting activity. India is now exploring cleaner building materials like mud blocks, stone, and recycled products. Traditional practices offer valuable lessons. Many communities avoided fishing during breeding seasons to protect fish populations. Farming methods like mulching, mixed cropping, composting, and using natural pest repellents helped maintain soil health. Sikkim's complete shift to organic farming shows how sustainable practices can restore ecosystems, increase biodiversity, raise farmers' incomes, and attract tourism. To ensure a safe future, we must use renewable resources at a pace nature can regenerate, and use non renewables judiciously while shifting toward cleaner alternatives such as solar and wind energy. India's leadership in global solar initiatives and large solar parks shows the way forward. Ultimately, sustainable living requires stewardship, respecting nature, acting responsibly, and working for the well being of all, a value reflected in the ancient idea of Loka Sangraha.
So, student, from this chapter, we learn that natural resources are very valuable and must be used responsibly. We should protect nature and use resources in a way that they are available for future generation. Sustainable living is the key to a better future. So student, look at these questions and post your answer in comments. First question, what are natural resources and when do they become useful to humans? Next question, what is the difference between renewable and non-renewable resources? Now, last question. Why should we use non-renewable resources carefully? So student, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And student, we will meet again with new chapter summary.